In this video, I want to show you how you can prevent sensitive data that you might have on your website from showing up in the search engine results. Let me give you an example of the sort of thing I mean. If we go to this site here, which is clickbank.com, they're a big seller of digital products. Now it's the sort of thing that you can download, like reports, that type of thing, typically in PDF format, or it could be audio files, or it might be access to a membership section. They've got a marketplace, which you can see here. Now, I've done a quick browse in the marketplace, looked through about half a dozen products, and I came up with this one here, this site, this product, which is all about wedding speeches. So if we open this up in a new tab, you'll see that this is the guy's website. It's nothing fancy, and I know it's not WordPress, but it applies equally to WordPress and any site on the internet. That's what I'm about to show you. So looking through here, you can see that basically this guy's selling speeches. He's got bride speeches, groom speeches, etc. So if we click on this one here, groom speeches. Here's his sales page. Nothing particularly fancy, but scrolling down here, you can see here his speeches are up for sale for just $49.95, or get it today and you're going to get it for $19.95. And here's his order link and all the rest of it. So he's basically selling these speeches $19.95 each. Now, what I want to show you is, here's the guy's website, which I'm just going to copy. I'm going to go back to Google, and I'm just going to type in site, paste in his domain name. I'll take out the HTTP because we don't need that. So I've got site : followed by the domain name, and I'm going to type in file type PDF, because it's almost certain that he's going to be selling those speeches in PDF format. So let's do a search on that and see what we come up with. Okay, so here's, you can see there the PDFs, and here's a list of, I think, probably every speech he's selling, and we've got 2 pages of them. So here we are, they're just there for you to download. So you can see there, that's the best man speech, father of the bride speech, mother of the bride speech, maid of honor, and there's the one that whose sales page we were on, the groom speech there. So if we wanted to, let's just open it up at a new tab. There it is. You've just saved yourself $19.95, or $49.95, depending on which way you want to look at it. Now, obviously, this is not something the guy would want to happen, and I'm going to contact him to make him aware that he has this problem, so that he's got the opportunity to fix it and move these away, because I don't want to be putting this video up and everybody jumping on this and stealing this guy's content. All I'm doing is just showing you how easy it is for anybody to find files on your site if they've been indexed by Google or Bing or Yahoo. So really what he should have done is to prevent these files from getting found, and there's an easy way to do that using a file called robots.txt. And all it is just a simple file that sits in the root of your domain. And let me bring up this example here, and it says, I mean, this is one that I've got for one of my sites, user agents : and then here I've got a star, which basically means any search engine spider that comes to my site, follow the next set of instructions. And I'm basically saying disallow everything in the CGI bin directory, disallow, which basically means they're not allowed to go in there and look at the contents. And same with WP contents, they can't go in there. They can't go in WP admin, they can't go in WP includes, and they also can't go in this directory here either. So that's basically telling all spiders that come there, don't go in here and don't index any content that you find in there. Now if this guy had done that and listed the directories where he's storing this content, they wouldn't be showing up in here. So if we look at his site, let's go back to it here. Let's see if he's actually got a robots.txt file at all. Okay, so he has, and he's doing. Some of the things he's doing here are perfectly good. He's saying, yep, any spider that comes there, disallow everything from the members section. But you see, the problem is that's not where he's got his documents. So the guy set off with good intentions, but unfortunately he's been inconsistent and he hasn't stored them in the members section. He stored them in a folder called groom and then a subfolder called members E88A16. And then this one again, he's got some sort of random thing on it. I mean, I can see what he's tried to do. He's tried to sort of make the folder names obscure, but unfortunately he hasn't blocked the search engine spiders. So, yeah, avoid this happening to you and use robots.txt and make sure that you're blocking any sensitive content you might have on your site from the search engine spiders. So let's take a look at robots.txt. I mean, if you want to find out more about this, just go to Google and type in robots.txt. It's a very simple text file, as I just showed you. Two places I'd recommend looking. One is the robotstxt.org website. It's got some good information on there. And the other one is on Google Webmasters, and there's a link to it here. So that's the robotstxt.org, and that's Google's Webmaster Tools page, and it tells you all about it there. Just click on that, and they've actually got a thing there where you can test it as well. So this is well worth doing. Now, one thing I should stress is that when you create a robots.txt file, it's something that the reputable search engine spiders will stick to. They follow the instructions in that. However, you know, you're going to have other people writing their own spiders, and they can sort of pretend to be Google and this, that, and the other. So it's not a foolproof means for hiding things, but it is a very good way of making sure that your content doesn't show up in the search engine results. So definitely check out these resources and definitely create a robots.txt file for your content to make sure it doesn't show up in Google's search engine results.